Peace. So you guys know that I said it's going to be Vlogzaa leading up to Kwanzaa. And girl and boy, if you watching, like, this has been a crazy behind week. Like, I've been to dollar store about 50 million times, like for Dollar Tree, and I'm looking for these particular like stuffers to go, like the what's the frizzy stuff called that you put inside your gift boxes. I'm looking for that. And I have to also get like some other supplies to be able to do the packaging for the subscription boxes that the sisterpreneurs are doing in the red tent. So anyway, to get down to the point of it, we are headed, Rook and I are headed to what's the name of the place, child? King of Prussia Mall. We're going to King of Prussia Mall, and it's early in the morning and I'm tired, but we're going to go stock up on the holiday sales and boxes there. So once I get there, I'll show you guys. And also we are going to get a coffee, and the guy at Dunkin' Donuts was just waving to y'all. Y'all missed it because I was looking at the camera, was looking this way. While we're riding, I decided that I'm going to do a little question and answer. Thank you. Oh, can I have one more straw, please? Oh, okay. Thank you. So while we're riding, I decided that we're going to do a little bit of question and answer. So Rook is going to ask me some questions about, like, you know, what it took to start the business and day-to-day activities and what it's like to be an entrepreneur and things like that. I'm going to answer them the best that I can and give you guys like a real idea of what the hell entrepreneur life is like if you are thinking about starting. For it to be a Saturday morning early, I know it's because of the Christmas holiday, like it's mad people out here, and I'm just like, go home so that I can like get where I want to go early and quick, you know what I mean? So anyway, so let's do this. Let's do the question and answer. I think it'll be fun. It'll pass the time quickly and give you guys a little bit of insight. And then when we get back to the house, I'll show you guys like the boxes, exactly like all the boxes that we're creating. I have a bunch of events and different expos that are going to be taking place this coming week or so, leading up to Christmas. I am officially opening up the storefront again because you guys know that I was working on the storefront. So I'm officially opening back up the storefront on Monday. So I'm excited about that. It's been a lot of work getting the house together, making changes, hanging pegboard, all that kind of stuff, because you know my shop is actually a house that I transitioned into a shop. So anyway, and then that probably will be fun too, like to talk about ways that you can create like a mobile Yoni steaming tent and like service, like be able to set up your service no matter what, because I know that there's a lot of women who are interested in starting Yoni steaming, but they don't know where the hell to start, like as far as the business. So I think it'll be fun for us to go over that too during this Vlogzaa. So let's get to these questions.
All right, Mom. So how many hours do you work on a normal business day?
So when I first started out the business, I worked a lot less. Well, I don't want to say less, but it wasn't as intense work. So like on the average, I used to probably put in like 50 hours a week. Now it's more like I eat, sleep, breathe my business. So I go to, like, my normal day, I wake up around 4:35 in the morning. And then I am working in some kind of way on my business, whether it's sending emails, whether it's preparing documents for me and Steph and other staff members' meetings, whether it's getting social media together, whether it's creating a plan on a project that's going to be dropped or a product that's going to be dropped, whether it's working on some new freaking innovative something that Spirit done dropped down on me in the middle of the night or in a dream, like I usually am working from about 4:35 to answer your question. Are you looking at me?
Yes.
I usually am working from around like 4:35 to about 10 o'clock. And then around 10, I will do what I call a break. And then I'll go do something else that's still geared towards the business, but not like as strenuous and physically demanding. And then I'll like wrap it up around 1. Now I know all of y'all are probably like, oh my God, you hardly ever sleep and that's bad for your health. That's very true. But when you're an entrepreneur and you're, you know, working as a 2-man/3-man team, you know, because stuff works with me very intently, like, that's what it takes. So I put my time and I put my work in.
Okay, do you have weekends off?
Do I take weekends off? Hell no. Like, I don't even know what a weekend is. I think the last time I probably got a weekend off was... Sheesh.
I know you don't know what weekends are yet, but for some reason we're up this early driving to the
Word. I don't know what weekends are, especially not now. Like, during this holiday season that everybody's like celebrating, I don't know what a weekend is. My days off, to answer your question, are Wednesdays. If I'm able to schedule a day off, it's going to be a Wednesday. Every other day of the week is crazy, and that's because Monday, Tuesday, and normally Wednesday, before I started taking days off. Rakaya, like, are you looking at me?
Yes. I'm making sure I get my arm propped up just like this so I can see you.
Yeah, but when you lean down, the camera moves.
Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry. I'll wait.
Monday, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays, I am working on a business and like doing physical production and like getting Root to help me package products, or, you know, working on labeling or whatever. And then Thursday through Sunday, I am also still working on the business, but I also, for those of you who don't know, am a hairstylist. So I end up taking like all of my hair clients who want to come get hairstyling done in the shop or who want mobile services. I take them only Thursday through Sunday. So, yeah, so Thursday through Sunday is when I take hairstyling clients. And so since I take hairstyling clients during those days, I usually like try to segment 2 to 3 clients a day. And so now that the shop is opening back up, it'll be a little bit easier because I'll be back to taking people at the shop as well as, you know, mobile services. You got another question?
What made you want to become an entrepreneur?
What made me want to become an entrepreneur? So the thing that always attracted me about entrepreneurialism is 2 big things. One, I like to be in control of my time. And so when I became a mom, I didn't want anybody else to be able to dictate how much or how little time I could spend with my daughter. That was a big deal for me. So as you guys may know, I think I might have mentioned it in other previous ones, Rakaya is homeschooled, and she has been homeschooled since birth. And it was a decision that her father and I had made, and we moved on that. And so me staying home and being a, you know, entrepreneur allowed that schedule to go like the way that we wanted it to, and allow it, you know, it made me be able to dictate what my schedule looked like, you know, being there for her, as well as me being able to like take off if I needed to, you know, work overtime if I needed to, and just build. The other thing is that I'm a very, very, very creative person, and I enjoy giving birth to projects and seeing them come to fruition. Working in somebody else's job doesn't necessarily give me that option, because what I see like is my vision. What I see is my vision. I just go after that and I create that thing to be like exactly what I want it to be. So if I don't have the opportunity to be an entrepreneur, if I didn't have the opportunity to be an entrepreneur, then I would kind of be missing out on what I feel like is my God-given gift and talent, to be able to help women, you know, heal their wombs and create products centered around that, and different, you know, courses and things like that.
Okay, so what is your favorite Yoni steam you made so far?
Ooh, I think my favorite, oh man, that's hard. Damn, Rook. All right, can I pick 3?
Oh. The top 3, okay, go ahead.
Oh man, I said 3, but that's a lot. Okay, I'm gonna pick 3 from the original 7, okay? Because y'all know I came out with more lines after that. My first favorite one is peaceful perioding, and I think that's because, I mean, it is one of the biggest bestsellers in my company, but I think the reason that Yoni Steam is my favorite is because, like, I suffered with the most traumatic, gruesome, like heart-wrenching periods you could ever imagine prior to me like starting a Yoni steam. And so when my cycle came around, it was a time that I dreaded, and I was not like able to really like, I wasn't able to really to embrace my cycle the way that I would like to be able to do it. So having peaceful perioding blend and like Yoni steaming like right before my cycle like started that up for me. And so now I don't dread my cycle anymore. It's more like, all right, it's time for me to get tapped in with spirit. You know what I mean? I look forward to that time. Not necessarily the heartache of bleeding. I mean the pain in the butt of bleeding, but everything else that comes along with it. My second and third that come in like equally is fibroid and cyst shrinking and yeast and BV, because those two blends are like things that women are suffering with all of the freaking time. Like, it's crazy. So those two steams, you know, allow women to be able to basically heal two of the biggest issues that they face in life, and, you know, really get to the center of healing their wounds.